Hello, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. We're going to be continuing our Last Sarkorians and Treasure of the Midnight Isles, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, Inevitable Excess, Dragon Shifter, Hard Difficulty playthrough. We are in Act 5. We could pretty much go and finish the game at Threshold whenever we wanted. Mythic Rank 9, level 20. But we're going to go ahead and knock out a few other things, and yeah, we should be able to actually get around to Ulbrig's companion quest tonight, which I believe, possibly, probably is going to be the end of the Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLC. So we'll get that finished off tonight, and depending on how long that takes, we may also head into the inexecutable prison. We have been falling a little bit behind on our campaign battles, so let's go ahead and knock out a few of those. Well, never mind on knocking out a few of those. You know what, let's just skip a day, why not? There we go. Come on, Setsuna. You better win. Anyways, yeah, I'm sorry that we are getting started so late tonight. They changed my schedule again at work, so I was up at 6 a.m. to go to work this morning, and I got there and it's like, oh no, you work in the evening now. So I ended up not getting off work until about an hour ago. Give or take a little bit. Let's see if we can just fireball these guys into oblivion, hopefully. Yeah, kind of, sort of. We got a good bit of them anyways. Victory is ours. All right, I believe those are the only ones we should really have to worry about. Go knock this one over here out. Since somehow we missed it before. Whatever. Okay, good enough. Let's head inside. We should be able to just head to the Citadel, see if we have anything else going on here. We'll rest, and then we'll grab Ulbrig. Hey, Yomogami. Nice of you to show up. Thought I was going to be streaming by myself tonight. Wish they'd stop changing up my schedule at work. I was planning on starting this about 5 this afternoon. But yeah, I was not able to. think we're gonna go with probably the Dimodans. Hey, what's up, Matsy? Yeah, unfortunately. One day I won't have to work. You know. Fortunately, I'll probably be in an urn on the mantle whenever that day comes, but at least I have that to look forward to. Well, you know, if you need to go save Dresden Yomagami, I understand, you know. Go save the city. It needs you. I think by now I would know it was going to do that, even though I didn't want it to.
Your ancestors were so weak-willed.
Well, yeah, I guess now that Darren resides with the other in whatever other dimension the other lives in, he can no longer send us flowers. But yeah, at least they didn't still have those here. They screwed up so damn big with Olbrig, him still being in our party, that at least they didn't screw that up. But with him still being in our party, I guess we do get to go see the final chapter of the Last Sarkorians DLC, which is what we're all here for, so let's go check it out. Yeah. I think this may be one situation where whatever's being done is being done to him instead of the other way around. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? All I knows is we got the power. The incorporeal power of charisma. Which is actually pretty bad for us, but Darren's are a dime a dozen, right? Who cares? Damn. We do that, we get 14 more skill points to put in here. Guess that's kind of good. We don't really get anything if we put one into charisma. At least not that I can think of. Yeah, sure. Screw it. Why not? We'll go with intelligence. I think we're going to go with lore nature. His final aspect. Oh, look. Hooray. We can finally do what we've already been able to do since we were level 6. That's freaking... Actually, I guess we couldn't do the minor forms at level 6, but... Never mind. What's the level 20 Griffin ability? Is it even worth that? I mean, I guess it is 2 more strength. And 2 more on your will saves. Fine, whatever, we'll do it. Even though... Yeah, sure, why not? 'Cause, 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 'cause Oracle Witch Mercenary. I'm assuming you got animal friends or whatever the Oracle deal is that increases the saves of animals. A friend to animals. Yeah, you said it there. Yeah, it does seem pretty nice. I might have to try that out in one of these runs since we tend to run with 3 pets usually. Be nice if it worked on shifters, but they're already OP enough. Probably doesn't need to. I did kill him, Matt. I did kill him. That's why I was complaining earlier that they screwed up the quest with Ulbrich. I did kill him, and he was dead. And then after that, he came into the throne room and he said he needed to go do this quest or whatever, and he's sitting back on the wall where he was before, doesn't even acknowledge that I ever killed him or fought him or anything. So yeah, Owlcat needs to fix that shit. Definitely totally destroyed my immersion in the playthrough, but since we have him anyways, we're gonna go ahead and finish the DLC. But you need to fix that shit, Owlcat. I'm sure somebody from there is watching us right now. And that is not cool to give me the option to kill him. Then he dies. And then he just comes back and pretends like nothing happened. I don't like it. Anyways, let's give him some more mythic abilities, I guess. Take Bird Boy for one last spin. And away we go. Yeah, apparently it was just a flesh wound. Very annoying flesh wound. What the hell? They just...
For the glory of the Oles clan.
Stupid demons. Should have just stayed away. Should have just stayed away. For the glory of the Oles clan. I was trying not to, but apparently I failed. For the head must have been hitteth. Yeah, I forgot we got Call Lightning. She killed herself. That's awesome. Level 11 army down. DONN down. Oh, damn. They got a lot of 12s and 13s going on in here. All right. These should make for some interesting fights, right? Maybe. Probably not. Let's find out. Real quick, do we have... No. Being able to cast 2 spells is so overpowered. Like, being able to cast spells, period, is so overpowered. And then getting to cast 2 of them is like, thank you for making this as impossibly easy as it could ever be. Not bad. Immune to fatigue and exhaustion. Kind of like that. Oh, are we level 20? Here we go. Aw, boo. They didn't give us channel energy. They're letting us access some of these other ones, but not channel energy. I think we're going to take the stone call. Oh, wait a minute. It's right there. All right. Wow, how did I miss that? All right, we're going to find out if this is overpowered as Matt says it is. If Not a Lefty had suggested it, then I would probably expect to lose my entire army when I used it, but we can trust Matt. We can trust Matt. Oh, wow. If those cultists make it to us, we are so screwed. Kinda wish we'd gotten Finger of Death now. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. We're so screwed. Alright, where's our negative energy? You better work, damn it. Fingers crossed. Pray with me. All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Nice, nice. Woo! Just when we thought our general couldn't get any more overpowered, Matt says, "Oh yeah, watch this." And then the general is more overpowered. Well, the Finger of Death would do more damage, but of course it would only do that to one target. But yeah, I think it's Gotta be the strongest. It seemed to have as much damage as the other AoEs, but it hits everybody every time, it seems. So yeah, pretty OP. You know. Normally, characters get that at first level, but and it's kind of meh. But for generals, the best spell in the game. Anyways, where are we at? Oh, damn. Think we're gonna lose this fight, people. Eh, maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Oh man, I love the way the Babao just make them kill themselves, basically. Pretty awesome. Glad Babao are not that powerful whenever we have to fight them. Although I guess sometimes they are, those freaking... Damn, what are they called now? I forget. Interceptor? No, that's not right. Something with an I. I don't know. But yeah, some of those Babao actually are pretty brutal. Since our other general is already level 20, I figured we'd let him take out a couple of these, and then we'll get to the Last Sarkorians DLC. And maybe that'll give people a little bit more time to trickle in here as well. Ooh, the horsey's lining up for us. Thanks for being good to us, boys. Don't think we should try to take on a level 11 army yet, though. That might not work out as well as some of these other ones have been. A couple level 8s over there we can go for later. Alright, let's get this Last Sarkorians DLC thing on the Road. I suppose we should go set up our buffs again real quick, since a little bit annoying doing all this changing in and out of the parties, but it's alright. We shouldn't have to do it too many more times. Let's see, I think all that's good. Oh well. Maybe it saved everything that was already on him before anyways, so if it did, then that's really not so bad. I think we're good, probably. Damn, Sela running off with our Ring of Evasion. Yeah, okay, sure. Looks fine. And presumably we're going back here? Who's attacking? As if I have to ask, right? Don't let down your guard! Oh, damn it. Is this going to be swarms? We don't have any clasps on. This is about to get annoying as shit. Also, we didn't grip and shape you, which is already annoying. Alright, hurry up. I don't know why we didn't put on those Swarmbane clasps. Hey, what's up, Kristen? Kristen! Yeah, Deadman's back in the party. I figured if we may as well make use of Owlcat's screw up and at least see what the ending to the Last Sarkorians DLC is like. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Fortunately, we did not equip our Swarmbane clasps before this. So, that's why we're turn-based. Make sure we don't die here. Try to make sure. Actually, you know what? We can probably make this a lot quicker by doing that. And we'll just heal through the damage. It'll work. Freaking love demonic teleportation. It's awesome. At last, I thought you'd never come, but Serena wasn't wrong about you after all. I mean, Karine. Can't get it right for the life of me. And who are you? Don't you remember I was manning the gate when you first showed up here? I'm Holgan, captain of the guard. And you've been waiting for me? I'm under orders, too. The town's unsettled right now. Isena told me to meet you and give you the gist of things. And who's in charge? Like I said, Yesena sent me here. She's in charge now, since the wolf made her will known. Sigbjorn has taken a step back. He's been helping her with everything, almost as if she were his daughter. But that's their business. At least they're not squabbling every day anymore, and that's what matters. Okay, so what's happening? All is fairly quiet in Gundren right now, if you don't count the Ustalavic army in the streets. And just outside the walls, I'll be honest, I've never seen so many soldiers in all my life. And why is Ustalav here? Don't ask me. My job was just to meet you and pass on the message. Here goes the message. If you want to help Gundren, don't dally a minute and go to the chieftain's house. You'll find out everything you need to know there. Okay, all right. I don't know why we're having such a big secret sauce about this, but okay, let's go. Make sure we do have y'all set right. Okay. I don't know why I had that on. Let's take it off. Oh, see, didn't have shifter's claws on. That should be. Okay. That on. Anything else? Good there. Shifter's Fury. And I guess we may as well throw on an aspect. I think the chief's house was this way, was it not? Looks like it is. Who are you threatening? Will a knife between the ribs help you find out? You're looking at an officer of Ustalav. Shut your trap, swineherd, or I'll shut it for you. I'll count to 3 and then give you a beating you won't forget anytime soon. Best count to 2, you illiterate swine. It'll be easier for you. So, what am I looking at? These thugs got drunk and beat up one of our men. Are they here to work or to guzzle our beer? The mangy cur insulted our uniform. As soldiers of Ustalav, our honor has been besmirched. Of course, the enemy's at the gate. It's the perfect time to squabble among yourselves, fools! This ridiculous squabbling of the brainless little humans fills you with growing rage. Do they actually think what they do or say holds any weight here? And how dare they irritate you with their babbling? Let the rage boiling inside of you burst free. Your face melts away to reveal demonic features, and your throat belches forth a roar both terrifying and furious. The demons are already here! Save yourselves, run! Great, now we get to slaughter the town? I don't know. I guess they just ran off. Alright, let's go. Hey, JT. What's up, my man? Good Saturday evening to ye. We're finishing up the Last Sarkorians DLC tonight. Interesting so far. Praise be to Karine, the protector. You're here. Senna looks at you with gratitude in her eyes. My call was heard. She is drenched in the blood of slain demons, but she holds herself with pride. There has been a subtle change in her appearance since the Divine Wolf marked her as her chosen. Those friends, where did they even come from? And I'm not talking about the Ustalavs. I have to admit, seeing you here is a big weight off my shoulders. Oh, you two are getting along better. Much has changed lately. Just look at the woman our lover of tales has become in your absence. All because of the burden of responsibility. Folks hang on her every word, the Chosen One says. Oh, stop it, you. Karine has shown me a new path, and I must walk it honorably. Alright, so what's going on? The town, it is abuzz like a wild beehive. The people are on the verge of panic. The Ustalavic army lords over our streets like it's their home. But the worst things are happening over in the sacred grove. Oh, Karine, my goddess cries out for help, but I am too weak. There is nothing I can do for her. Well, guess what we're doing, people? You're needed here, Issa. We take back the town first, then we'll head for the temple. We have to play this right, step by step. And what's going on at the Sacred Grove? The demons attacked the town to stop us from helping Karine. They went to get into the temple. I don't know why, but I can sense the goddess's distress. Something is approaching, something strange and threatening. Oh my, Karine. She is trying to keep her emotions in check, but her voice wavers at the end. There are too many enemies for such a small town, but now that you're here, I can feel the scales tipping into balance. And why are the Ustalavic troops here? Because there is a rat in our home, although that's a disservice to rats. Erison Cray. Those are his people. What a fool I was. I thought to myself, here's your run-of-the-mill merchant, nothing to worry about. He brings in goods, and that's fine with me. And would you look at that, our shabby little minnow has turned out to be a big fish. When the demons came, the merchant offered us his help. He promised us a band of loyal fighters from the border, and instead returned with a whole army. Maybe they really will help us retake the town, but how are we supposed to make them leave afterward? Let's go get the temple. Senna's eyes gleam with belligerent fire. Our victory follows in your wake. Karine has always believed in you. Save her, for no one else can. Yeah, well, we may not be quite the same person as the last time we visited. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Jay, so far, nothing aside from the other has really been able to pose any kind of threat to us at all for quite a while. So we'll see what the DLC throws at us. Maybe there'll be a challenge tonight. Don't let me forget to equip those clasps before we leave. I have a feeling we're going to need more of them. What the hell is going on here? The demon army is vast and could move against us at any moment, but we are ready and will not falter. Each of us is ready to fight and die for the land that we call home. Oh shit, we're having a big battle now? Thought we were going to the temple. Alright, have you got a plan? The gate is broken, but the Ustalavs have erected strong barricades near the town entrance. I worked with the alchemists from Ustalav and our hunters to fill the moat under our walls with combustible oil. When they attack, I will give the signal and set it ablaze. What forces do we have? Not as many people as I would like, but still a good number. I brought all my force back from Numeria, so the entire clan is here now. There is also a squad of locals being trained by Holgan, and of course there are the Ustalavs, a whole army of them. No matter how much their presence here angers me, right now it can only be to our benefit. Are we ready for battle, people? I think we're ready for battle. Our enemies may be many. They may be merciless, but the soil we stand on is ours, and it will give us strength. Our goddess is watching the battle through my eyes, and with her support, we simply cannot lose. Listen to me carefully. As long as we live, Sarkoris has not yet fallen. Ulbrich fills his lungs with air and lets out a roar that seems to shake the earth, and it will not fall today! Oh, damn. If only we were a legend. We'll have to ask Pondor later what this option was. Yeah, enough chatter. To battle! For Karine! Dude, that Scald looks so wicked. Alright, let's equip some of those Swarmbane clasps now. Alright, it's gonna be here. It's an accessory. Duh. Clasp. Clasp. Oh, wow. Ulbrich has no gear at all. Well, that's probably a good thing, right? Whoopsie. Oh, let's see if we have time to untransform him and put on some gear. Come on, Birdman. Birdman! Anybody used to watch that show on Cartoon Network? Okay, that's probably good for everybody except for you, of course. Oh yeah, don't let me forget to use some potions. We could definitely use that. Yeah, we'll put that on him. What about you? Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Rings. We don't really have much in the way of rings, unfortunately. Well, we really don't have much in the way of rings. Let's throw that on you. Remind me to buy some rings later. Also, it might help if we did this, I guess, just to make sure we're getting a good look at all of them. Sure, you can throw on that. Actually, let's put on a Ring of Luck instead of that. Okay, probably pretty good. Sure, you can have those boots for now. Sure, we'll throw that on. Okay, I think we're ready to go, people. Let's just do the mage armor thing. One more time for old time's sake, Ulbrig. Let's do this.
Battles await.
All right, I think we're ready to go. Stand at the ready. The enemy is coming. We will defend Gundren. Hey, Crunks21, what's up? That's awesome, Crunks21. I gotta just a second. I gotta put that up. That's awesome. I like that. Yeah, it does make going to battle much easier when you got a giant dragon and people the size of buildings. Oh, let's take that off. I don't think we actually need it. That was it? Really? That can't be it. Ooh, a scroll of creeping doom. Interesting. Oh, oh. Frickin' love demonic teleportation. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Are y'all attacking Catastrophe? Don't do that. We're about to lose our cat because of that.
Let's hear you cry.
Never mind, we lost our cat. Damn it. Oh, it's Fluffy, not Catastrophe. No, Fluffy. That's even worse.
I know what to do.
Spells disabled. Wrong armor. What the hell?
Time's not waiting.
Wrong armor? Did we put on different armor from last time? So I'm just checking to make sure that there's not some type of armor limitation for spells, which I didn't think there was, and there doesn't appear to be, so I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but whatever, I guess.
Focus on the goal.
Ah, okay, all right. So it takes an atonement spell to end the effect? Wow. Why would I ever buy a scroll of atonement and carry it around with me? Well, that's pretty impressive. All right, kudos to you, Owlcat, for throwing something different at us. Doesn't actually say it's a curse.
Ready for anything?
You think we could remove
Battles
curse
await.
it? Probably not. Hey, JT, yes, there are 3 shifters because we lost Sela when we gained Mythic rank 9. Or no, actually we lost Sela when we came back from Iz. And yeah, the people that were on voted for having another shifter since Ulbrig was out of the party. But even though we killed Ulbrig, he's somehow back. And so since he's back, we're just doing the last bit of the DLC with him anyways, even though he shouldn't really be here. But I figured, what the hell, we may as well finish up the DLC. So yeah, that's kind of how we ended up with 3 shifters. It will not stay this way. As soon as the DLC is done, Ulbrig's out of the party. Alright, so that's interesting. I was going to try remove curse, but you know what? Screw it. Let's just go with it. I don't think we need to remove the curse. I think we'll do just fine with either way. Main thing is it doesn't cut off his domains, so... And we've already buffed. So it's not too bad. Although it does kind of suck to not be able to use heal with him. This new loot that was not here before, or... Yeah, I guess we must have just missed it. I don't think that...
Try this.
Let's go get whatever that is. Devoured Smilodon, huh? I don't remember ever...
Run them through.
Interesting. Aside from plagued Smilodons, I don't really remember having to fight Smilodons. That was weird.
None shall escape.
Oh, damn. Something hurt. This would be going much better in turn-based, but you know what? We're making it work. We're making it work. Oh, damn. Are we still in battle? Guess so. We defended the town, but the main battle still lies ahead. Hurrah! Go to the temple. Okay. Well, I guess we don't really need to heal then. What the hell? Where did all of our buffs go? I did not realize those guys were dispelling us. No wonder we started getting our ass kicked so much. I wonder that breath was dispelling us, I guess? Seems like it must have been that, I think. All of my merchants are gone, which is unfortunate. I was hoping I could still visit the inn, but it doesn't look like it. Actually, this was the inn, right? Yeah. Okay, we can do that. Sweet. Let's go ahead and rest. Let's go ahead and change that from Demon Slayer Soup to... Yeah, let's go ahead and change it to the taco. Conflagrant taco. Hey, Softy! Thanks for the alert, girl. Hope you've been doing well. Care to regale us with any tales of Conan or whatever else you may have been up to? Life is definitely life, yes. A truer statement has never been said. Po Shizzle. Not... Sipta? You're enjoying Sipta? At first I was going to be like, Sipta, what the heck? But yeah. Yeah, pretty sweet. You find a good group to get in with.
Let's move already.
Alright, doesn't look like anybody else has any Did you ever get any more into the magic? That was, of course, the part that interested me the most, and I was a little bit let down by what they had available whenever we were playing like every freaking day a few months ago. But supposedly they got better magic now, so hope that's true. I don't know why they didn't cast before, but whatever. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Softy. You got banned because the clan you joined was land grabbing. Not sure what that is, but I'm guessing harassing players and taking their land in some way that has been illegal or against terms of use or something. Yeah. Well, that sucks. I would imagine that you've probably left that clan behind then. On to bigger and better people, although you got to start your character over, which has got to really, really suck. Damn. I was banned once from World of Warcraft, and that was pretty freaking terrible. Hopefully you're just like banned from the server and not like account banned. Yeah, I can only imagine. Like a pit in your stomach, like, oh, all that time, everything wasted, gone, poof. Pretty terrible. Holy balls, what the? Sarug Withersoul? I don't like him.
I am prepared.
Do not like that guy. I don't want... Oh yeah, I do want protection. Yeah. Okay. Feel slightly more confident now that he won't make us explode with a lightning bolt.
No time for idling.
And we gotta turn all of our shifter abilities back on. That's fine. We don't really need to be... Really, Yomogami? Really? All right, let's do this thing. Yeah, ain't no lightning exploding going on here. All right, sorry, bio break time, BRB. And yes, Yomogami, life is good. All right, sorry that took longer than anticipated. My son wanted me to break the tail off of his Mecha Godzilla toy, and I told him, he's like, no, I can't do that. And he's like, yes, Dad, you can do it. You have big muscles. And it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to break your toy. And then he just looks at me for a second. He's like, oh my God, Dad, you're being so annoying. And he just like walked off with his Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla. So, yep. It's kind of cute now, but I know it's going to get really frustrating later. Such a bright future to look forward to. Anyways, let's continue onward. All right, come on, Beshka. Kick their asses.
The world is full of wonder.
Good thing Dragon trumps Locust. I guess we should probably just go to the temple since that's who we're supposed to be saving, huh? Think is, yeah, the shrine. Let's just head that way. I'm sure we'll find more enemies along the way. And who have we here? The big bad? Is that the big bad? I think it's the big bad.
No mistakes.
A simple smile
No
goes a
one
long
stands
way.
in my way.
No, not Karine. The wolf lies powerless at the feet of the beast, as if her back broke along with the sapling. Sarkorian Kinslayer, I did not have to wait long. The demon lets out a derisive chuckle. So brave, so predictable. All I had to do was set out the bait, and you swooped in to grab it. Who are you, and what do you want from me, you monster? You remember nothing, then? All the better. You were a fool your entire life, so you deserve to die ignorant. The wolf uses the last of her strength to lift her head and stare intently at Ulbrich. Her eyes once again light up with the amber fire of memories. The same vision appears before the commander again in the amber fire of the wolf's gaze. The unholy shrine, the blood-stained altar, Ulbrig and his brother, who is gripping a knife, but this time something looks different. She realizes that this scene only shows part of the truth, and that the true meaning of what is happening remains hidden, but is about to become clear. Who is Ulbrig fighting with? It is strange that the man with the knife seemed to resemble Ulbrig at first. He looks nothing like him. He is young, with dark hair, and is leanly built. He is not Ulbrig's brother, only a clanmate reduced to bowing and scraping before demons. He lies by the wall with a broken neck, still gripping the bloodied knife, but the struggle continues. Who is fighting? What is Ulbrig shouting? A furious roar shakes the stone ceiling. What is the meaning of this, brother? How dare you raise a hand against my chosen? It is not Ulbrig speaking. He cannot speak, lying as he is on the floor in a pool of blood. So, who said it? And to whom is the killer replying? His words drip with hatred. How else was I meant to lure you here, brother? Ulbrig and his cultist killer lie on the floor of the unholy shrine, but the real battle has only just begun. Not between people, but gods. Erevar, Ulbrig's heavenly protector, is locked in a battle to the death with his own brother, a divine griffin marked with the seal of demonic corruption. The divine creatures clash in combat. Talon strike sparks against the stones. Mighty beaks become drenched in blood, but they are not evenly matched. Erevar cannot devote his full strength to the fight, for he has someone to protect. His chosen one lies bleeding on the floor, and so Erevar makes his choice. Picking up Ulbrig, Erevar retreats and flees the battlefield, the laughter of his traitorous brother following in his wake. I am Ulbrig Olesk, and I am Erevar, the heavenly griffin. Ulbrig Erevar slowly directs his gaze toward the demon, and you are my brother, a traitor and a murderer. I guess that explains why we can't be a griffin and why the griffin is so damn powerful. Yeah, I was not quite expecting that one either, Yomogami. I mean, well, maybe that explains why he came back to life, because he's a god? Maybe. Although I wish they'd have given us some kind of explanation if it was actually meant to be like that, or done something more with it. Anyways, let's continue. So you have remembered at last. Bah! It won't help you. I have always been stronger. I defeated you then and will finish you now. You kidding me? I bet I could rock your world by myself, and I'm just a dragon, not a griffin. Stronger. Don't count on it. You are just more underhanded. It's the same thing! Kind of is, yeah. You are Ulbrig, but you are also Erevar? What does that mean? Imagine a god stripped of his believers and a mortally wounded man. Together, both were doomed. But when we joined, I got a new chance at life. Gods are feeble. They depend on mortals' prayers and are forced to serve those insignificant gnats. I am glad Lord Discari showed me another way. You sold our people to that overgrown grasshopper? So I did. I sold the mortal cattle and you, my dim-witted little brother. And you know what? It was worth it. How can the brother of a deity become a demon? It took time to become one. I had to work hard for Lord Discari to grant me this boon. Tricking the Olesks into butchering one another was quite a challenge. Oh, how the great lord laughed when they killed themselves without us having to lift a finger. Alright, enough talk. Die. You'll pay for everything. For Sarkoris! For the Olesks! Stupid Erevar. You blundered into my trap then, and I plucked half of your feathers. You fell for the same trick now. Why do you hope the outcome will be different this time? Because this time I am not alone. Come on, War Chief, let's finish him off. right, we're gonna do this turn-based. I think it'll be cooler and just have more. Also, we're kind of surrounded, so. Wait, what? Did Ulbrig just make Mythic Rank 10 or something?
Cut them to pieces!
Damn, look at his hit points. All right, we got to check out this character sheet. I don't know what his stats were before, but maybe that's actually... Okay, Soul of the Heavenly Griffin. +4 sacred bonus to wisdom. Constitution. So +4 bonus to Constitution and Wisdom, sacred bonus. Plus, there's no way that +4 Constitution gave him that many hit points, so... Ah, there we go. Kiss of the Skies, 150 point increase. Okay. Well, Ulbrig doesn't quite have our stats, but he's definitely got us beat on the hit point pool. That's for sure. And stats getting pretty close there. Anyways, all right, we've got a divine demigod griffin on our side now, and we have a demigod dragon. Dare I say? I think we can do it. What the hell are these? Some kind of sneaky, underhanded, trappy things, it seems. Okay, well, he seems pretty easy to hit. So I guess the trick of this battle is going to be whatever the hell these things do. Maybe we should look at his stats. He's got demonic power and protection bonuses. He's mythic rank 6. Over 1,100 hit points. What the hell does he have a dragon's protection? What the? Oh, these have got to be the statues, right? So 1, 2, 3. Damn, 1, 2. There's only one face statue. All the other ones seem to have 2. Interesting. Does have pretty good attack, so that's gonna hurt. Ooh, 42 spell resistance. I'm glad we're not relying on spells. Holy balls, 93 AC. Maybe not as easy to hit as I thought. We must have gotten a couple of crits in there or something. A couple of nat 20s. No? Anyways, I'm sure you are tired of me looking at stats. I'm just find it interesting, but let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Let's do this. Do suspect that a attacking these things might be a good idea. They have 350 hit points. Oh, where's your little rager at? We need your little rager. These should be considered constructs, right? Doesn't actually say, but anyways. Yeah, only 45 AC. Feel like we ought to be able to rock those things. Really? Fine, let's just attack the closest one. Oh, damn. Did we just do nothing to that thing? Oh no, we heard it. We heard it. I didn't see any numbers popping up. I was kind of like, seems we should have moved first, though. That would have been smarter. Anyways. Where are you at, you little... I mean, I'm not sure we need to take out the totems unless they, like, revive him or something. They're kicking his ass. Yeah. Plus 76 to our attack. If we had Sela here, we'd have, like, plus 90 or 87, I think, actually. I think she was giving plus 11. But alas, no Sela. No Sela. That thing's almost down. All right, Ulbrig. Let's see who's stronger, you or your brother. Actually... Oh, did he grapple us or something? Oh, we're staggered. Yeah. Annoying. Can we dispel this guy? I actually didn't even notice. Did he have anything to dispel? Oh yeah, he had a lot of stuff to dispel. Alright, we dispelled displacement. We dispelled haste. Nice, that's a lot better than I was expecting. True seeing. Alright, cool. We dispelled a couple things from him. What are these things about to do? I guess nothing.
This will hurt.
I should have known piercing damage was not going to cut it there against that. my bad. Oh, damn. Last time, Catastrophe landed 3 hits, this time none. Interesting. Wonder if he's getting more powerful every time they do that. Probably. Oh, and he's turning them into more enemies to fight. Well, that's pretty sweet. Meh. Only 33 AC. We'll knock that thing down in like 1 turn. Damn it. Screwed that up, but it's alright. Oh, damn, it healed him. Okay, so I guess we're... Oh, damn it, I did not want to attack him. Oh, well, maybe we can kill him anyways. We get a couple of those crits in. Oh, look at this. Even with it healing in full, we're going to kill his ass. I just decided it. It's going to happen. Would have been nice if we could have done it on turn 1. But that's alright. Throw a dispel on him. He doesn't really have much to dispel anyways, I guess. Eh, whatever. Alright, old big. Finish your brother off. Show him who's boss. Watch now, it's going to revive him. Yeah, I mean, I think we were supposed to kill the statues, but we owned him too hard. Like with the way that they were healing him to full. I think he was supposed to survive until all the statues were down, but we just kicked too much ass, he couldn't do it. Alright, so that's pretty good, huh? Although I don't think this will help our dragon shifter because I don't think dragon form is considered a form. I don't know. Guess we can check that out just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe we'll give it a shot and see if it works. Would be nice to have another +2 bonus. Although, don't we already have racial bonuses? Now that I think, yeah, we already have racial to strength, and yeah. Anyways. +3 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls whenever you're polymorphed. Alright, so that's pretty good. Or a shifter anyways. Not bad. Okay, cool. I guess nothing super great there, but let's go see if Karenay is, oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Karenay stands sorrowfully over the charred stump of the tree that once gave her strength. It looks as though she does not have long left to live. She has become almost transparent. This is it. Every river finds its sea eventually, and every story finds its end. I'm glad I lasted long enough to see you, Ulbrich. Erevar. Now, don't give up on yourself so easily. As long as you're alive, there's hope. Between you, me, and the war chief, surely we can find a way. You're right, I do have time. It's a mere moment for me, but long enough for you. Let us not pass that time in mournful silence, my friend. So you're a deity, Ulbrich? Looks like I am. A god, a man, a bit of everything. Ulbrich extends his griffin talons and studies his hands intently. That's why Erevar never answered me. I prayed, I looked for him everywhere, and he was inside me the whole time. One of the last gods of Sarkoris, the one who will be left after I'm gone. Have you ever once sensed it? He doesn't even smell human. The wolf snuffs noisily. And what really happened between you and Erevar? Well, you've got a mortally wounded man and a god who's lost all of his followers in one fell swoop. They're both not long for this world, right? Right? But only if they eat but only if they each fend for themselves. Two wounded birds merging into one. Though now that's a whole different story. The deity gets a living body, not dependent on anyone's prayers. The man gets divine strength to keep him from succumbing to his wounds. Just don't ask if I'm more Ulbrich the man or Erevar the griffin. We're so fused together, there's no separating us. Both were so grievously wounded that the god-human had to hibernate for a good 100 years to replenish their strength. You slept through the demon invasion and the fall of Sarkoris. You didn't stir when you were mistaken for a statue, taken to Canabras, and placed in a library, where you later awoke. Over 100 years, and he awoke at the exact moment that we were in the library. Oh, nice coinkydink. Why did Erevar's brother betray him? Discaria dug his talons into his soul. Wait, no, insects don't have talons. What do they have? Mandibles? Ulbrich clenches his fists. Anyway, the cricket god had enticed him with sweet promises that the fool had happily believed. So Erevar's brother decided he wanted to live forever and alone like one of those Oglins, without depending on mortals and their prayers. Discari needed a congregation to set up his invasion. He sought weak souls and inquisitive minds. I don't know whether Erevar's divine brother fell first, or if it was the mortals who prayed to him. Either way, they ended up becoming demon worshippers, and he turned into something akin to a demon. They slaughtered their mortal brothers and sisters who had resisted the temptation, and he too turned his talons against his brother, a deity, and their congregation are connected. They live and die together. And become treasonous scum together, it would seem. Alright, what's your story, Karenay? I was the divine guardian of these lands many years ago, long before the town named Gundren was built there. With the fall of Sarkoris, my time had passed, too. A shaman loyal to me and to our lost homeland tried to keep faith alive among the people, and he did not succeed. Those who remembered me well had perished, and people who were strangers to me were pouring into Gundren. And as the faith waned, I too grew weak. Back then, an old shaman brought a special relic to my temple right before he died. He said it was all he could do for me before he passed away, and indeed it was the relic that helped me survive. The wolf's eyes glitter. I did not lie to you when I said your own eyes could see that there was nothing there, for the shard was hidden from your sight. What is the relic kept in the temple? It's a shard of Eridan's shield. Many worshipped him as a great god incarnate, but I, being a Sarkorian, don't feel the same trepidation. However, now I too see and acknowledge his deeds. A small shard of his shield with no powers of its own was enough to save my life. Aridin, that oddball who roamed around Sarkoris pestering Deskarites? We used to laugh at him. What do you know? He was right all along? Shame we didn't listen to him back then. We could have finished off those grasshopper-worshipping traitors. Of course, I see things more clearly now than I did 100 years ago. Hindsight. Always there when you need it least. Yeah, that's a good line. I'm gonna steal that. As I said, the shard of Aridin's shield didn't retain any magic of its own, but could still be used to focus what was left of my own powers. I used it to draw life force from the very depths of Galarian, untouched by demonic corruption, and craft myself a mortal body. This little tree here, the shield shard is nestled among its roots. Take it. I am too weak to draw upon its power. I have no use for it anymore. Alright, thanks. So we get a piece of Aridin's shield. Maybe it'll allow us to take that piece of Aridin's shield and plunge it into Iomede's heart, and that'll be enough to kill her, since that's kind of where she came from. From whence she came. 1,000 apologies for interrupting your domestic dispute, but there are matters to be resolved. I don't like agreeing with Smooth Talker here, but on this he's right. The town's on edge. People are restless. Everyone's worried for Gundren's future. Ysena stares at the wolf and merely nods her agreement to Sigjorn, unable to take her eyes off her deity. Alright, what are the matters? Karine, can't you see she's dying? She can be saved yet. I'm certain of that. I just don't know how. The town is overrun by Ustalavic troublemakers. This isn't right. The townspeople are frantic with worry. They're even throwing around words like occupation. With all due respect, I don't give a damn about this stinking little town and this dying flea bag of a goddess. I'm here for the relic. I'm not going to lie. If it weren't for you, Commander, I'd have easily taken it by force. But you're a formidable opponent, so I merely humbly ask you to give the thing to me. My gratitude would be boundless. Alright, let's address the issues in order. So what are you going to do with Aridin's relic? It may look like a useless thingamabob, but I still don't think it would be right to give it to this slick Ustalav. That one has up to no good written all over his nasty face. I don't care what you do with the relic. This object has saved my life once, but that isn't going to work a second time. I'm too weak to repeat it. This object is alien to Sarkoris and to my temple, so you mortals can decide whom it will serve better. I'll take the relic and keep it. I'm definitely taking the relic and keeping it. There's no amount of gold that you could tempt me with. Are you joking? Tell me you're joking. What would you want with a dusty old relic of a long-dead god? Wait, you know something, don't you? Fine, Commander. Have it your way. At least now I know exactly where it is and who's got it. Sooner or later, it will be mine. Are you done with the petty nonsense? Good. Now how do we help Karine? I have a funny little idea. It won't be easy, but it is a chance to save her. Alright, I like the music. We're gonna save her. We're gonna save her. I can feel it. I'm having flashbacks to my trickster days. Wait, Ysena grows pale as she shifts her gaze back and forth between Ulbrich and Karine. I know a way to save you, my lady. Please, please let me do it. It's pretty obvious what she wants to do, isn't it? What do you think, Karine? What can I say? Thank you for your willingness to help me. No living creature wishes to die. I so want to live, but I fear that I cannot be saved. I used to be a source of miracles for this land, but now that my powers are waning, will someone work a miracle for me? I do not know. But I do not want any sadness, even if my life is at its end. I'm glad that I'm going to spend my last minutes surrounded by friends and worthy mortals, rather than alone. I like this track. What do you want to do, Yasina? Now let's ask Olbrich first, because we know what she wants to do. What would you suggest, Olbrich? The affairs of gods and mortals are a strange thing. They are dependent on each other, and neither side understands fully what that dependence is. But I now have a special vantage point from which to look at these things. What with me being both Erevar and Olbrich, a god and his servant, and here's what I've realized. The goddess once known as Karene cannot be saved. You said it yourself, your traditions have been lost to time, and your congregation has died out. Don't interrupt me. Olbrich flashes an angry glance at Yasina, who was about to object. So as I was saying, without faith, Karene is doomed. But the townsfolk do have faith. They swear oaths in Serena's name. She's not you, but perhaps you can become her? You're proposing that I die and be reborn as the fantasy the townfolk swear by? That I answer to the odious name Serena? That I answer garbled prayers, accept silly offerings, and consecrate their ridiculous festivities with my presence? That is simply insulting! Perhaps it is, but the townsfolk will have a goddess, and the goddess will have a congregation. This tiny shard of Sarkorians will survive. They say humility is a virtue. Perhaps that applies to gods as well as mortals. Accept the humiliation, and you'll give Gundren a future. What do you want to do, Yasina? My goddess, if you can be saved by inhabiting the body of a mortal, the way Erevar did with Olbrich, take mine. My child, this is too great a sacrifice. How could I take your life? I know I have served you poorly. I didn't know how to pray properly. I performed rites in all the wrong ways, and I even corrupted your name. But my loyalty to you and to Sarkorians was genuine. If my life can help preserve yours, then take it, I beseech you. We're going to go with Yasina here. Karene, accept Yasina's sacrifice. Don't refuse a loyal follower. You know, and this way we know who around here has the power and who to call on, manipulate, or kill, depending on how we need to direct that power. Here, here, you named her as your chosen one. All right, we got an achievement, not the Last Sarkorian. Anyways, here, here, you named her as your chosen one, so don't offend your servant with a refusal. Besides, we're not talking about death here. What the two of you will become will be Yasina as much as she'll be Karene. You know you can trust my experience on that score. Very well, my child. I accept your sacrifice. Come closer. Oh, you're outthinking me here, Matt. I wasn't sure what to do with it, but Storyteller or Crusade Relic, both of those sounds pretty juicy, and surely it'll be one or the other. You're a step ahead of me, my friend. Yasina says, is this me? The girl looks around with the wolf's amber-colored eyes. I am Yasina and Karene. Young and old, I must rest. Lean on my arm, Issa. It's been a hard day, but the town has held out, and you have survived. Come, I'll see to it that no one wakes you. The chieftain turns to you, places his hand on his heart, takes a deep breath. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my soul. You have saved Gundren, and will forever remember what you did for us. I wish there would have been a little bit more of a demon-y option there. So that's how it all ended. What a story. We need to head back to Gundren and have a good old think about what this means. Are you coming with us the short way, or do you still have things to do here? I'm going with you. Oh, wow. You know, for all this time, what, it must be a year plus now? Yomogami, I thought that your little avatar on here was, like Curious George. It's really, really small, and I don't know, it looked like Curious George to me. But I can see now with it highlighted and enlarged with the app that I used to, like, put your comment on the screen earlier. Like, it's still up over there, and I just looked at it, and it looks like it's, like, I don't know, Daggett from Angry Beavers or something. Yep. Definitely looks like a cartoon beaver and not Curious George. Yeah, I saved them all just so that my demons can kill them. My demons need that glory. Not the demons of Discari. He shall not have that. We kind of already killed Discari. Well, I guess they don't really die when they're killed, though. At least not the first time. So, yeah. Anyways, we're not letting his peeps get that glory. Damn Descarites. Yeah, that's what I just said. I could tell that, yeah, it's Daggett from Angry Beavers, but I don't know. It looked like Curious George to me, like just the tiny little, yeah. But after enlarging it, it's clearly Daggett. All right, so I guess that's it for the Last Sarkorians DLC. We probably don't need these Swarmbane clasps ever again. Surely we'll never fight another swarm, right?
I don't know how I ended up here, but here I am.
All right, and we'll never use Ulbrich again because you're dead. We killed you. And I'm still kind of pissed at Owlcat about that. Not really pissed, I guess, but annoyed. It was cool to get to see it, though. Like, there's a strong argument for the Last Sarkorians being the best DLC. There is. I think I like just the kind of trippy, mysterious nature of the Inevitable Excess story a little better. And just the overall structure of the Midnight Isles DLC was really cool. Like, I mean, we had what? A good 100+ hours, you know, playing that through. That was a lot of fun on stream. But I could see where some might consider this the best one. I don't really have any good neck piece to put on you, do we? You know what? You can just keep the Swarmbane clasp. I'm sure we'll fight another swarm at some point. It'd be nice to have somebody with it on at that time. Yeah, it is +6, which I think is higher than what we're getting. Right, we get +5 from Barkskin, I think. If I can, where the hell is Barkskin? Do we not have Barkskin on everybody? Holy balls, how did I miss Barkskin? Oh, she definitely has Barkskin. Okay, so yeah, it would be one better than this, but I'm okay with just leaving the Swarmbane clasps on there. It's a ranged character, so it hopefully won't get targeted that much anyways. And it will be nice to have somebody with it on whenever we run into a swarm next. So I think I'm pretty good with that. I don't think there's anything else here to do unless somebody who's been through this wants to tell me, hey, you can buy this special thing here. You can do this or that or whatever. This is where the vendors should be, but they're not here, right? I think this is where they should be. So I don't really think we can purchase anything anymore. All right, let's GTFO, people. See, Matt says that he likes this DLC the best because the new class and companion adds more to the base game. Your second would be Through the Ashes. Actually, really love that one. The Isle, then Access, or Excess. All right. Through the Ashes was definitely my least favorite. Like, I don't know. Starting it, I thought it was going to be my favorite. I really, really liked the beginning of it. But, I don't know. I lost interest pretty much once we were out of the theater. It started to get kind of meh. But yeah, I mean, the story here is solid. The voice acting's great. Ulbrig's really interesting. The new class is definitely really cool. Overpowered. I would say at least most aspects of it are. I was thinking earlier while I was at work, like, wonder if I could have like an all-shifter party and like just like tear through unfair, and then of course it was like, no, you got to have some buffs, and then it's like, well, maybe like 4 shifters, and then like a cleric to get access to all those buffs and domains and spells and everything. And damn, I already forgot. I had an idea for one other class besides that. I don't remember what it was now. Sorry, I've been awake since like 6 a.m. so my brain's not working, but I'll remember it. And I think it could work, but probably not early, of course. Yeah, that's what I liked about it too at first, but I don't know. I liked it whenever you're in the theater. Like, there's a lot of like sneaking around and a lot of ways to avoid battles, and like, I don't know. Like, I really liked that. Once you got out of the theater, it was just like, I don't know. It was just like mostly like regular battles. Like, there wasn't nearly as much of us sneaking around and avoiding. Like, it lost a lot of that survival feel for me once you were out of it. It was just like, okay, did you create a good enough party to defeat these enemies? You did. Hooray. Continue on just like you would in the base game. Oh, nope, you didn't. Well, guess what? You died. Just like you would in the base game. All right, let's see what we can do here. Not gonna fight the level 11 army. Not sure why you're hyped to continue the story, Matt. I kind of just ruined it for you. I just realized. Like, you don't need to continue the story. You already know what's gonna happen now. I figured by now everybody who wanted to play the DLC would have it finished. Or at the very least not mind spoilers if you were here, since you were clearly going to be getting them. That Baylor's immune to fire. Is he? I don't know. We're gonna find out. So's the salamander. Good choice, me. Yikes, we might not win this fight. That's a little bit scary. Let's get a bow up here. Alright, Baylor's down, which is awesome. Let's get rid of that thing because it's going to hit like a truck. There we go. Let y'all kill yourselves on the bow. Damn. You know what? Let's heal some of that up so we don't lose any more of our army. We are victorious. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be doing a whole lot else, Yomogami, because I am pretty tired. But we're gonna run through some of these battles here. Probably head to Dresden's cell, and yeah. I was thinking about maybe doing the inelocutable prison tonight, and then tomorrow or Monday, finishing off the Treasure of the Midnight Isles and the companion quests, and then on Tuesday we'll probably do Threshold. It's probably going to be something like that. And then on Wednesday or Thursday we'll probably do the Inevitable Excess DLC, and then we'll have done pretty much everything. All right, level 12 army. Damn. Frickin' locust swarms, man. What are we gonna do? Hey, Youngrenden, you just missed it. And maybe it's a good thing that you did, if you don't like spoilers. Oh, we just finished the Last Sarkorians DLC. It was pretty epic. I was not expecting what happened to happen. Nice little twist at the end. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It was good. It's a solid story. You know, Ulbrich is a good character, although it kind of pissed me off that it brought him back to life after we killed him. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints, you know. You get the Shifter class, which is overpowered as hell, so if you like overpowered classes, then You should be happy about that. Matt says that this is definitely his favorite DLC, and it might be my favorite. It might be. I don't know. It probably is, maybe. Maybe. There may be a reason that he came back. But if him coming back was intended because of that Yomogami, not wanting to spoil anything for Yongrinden here, but if that is the reason that he came back after dying, or after we killed him, then they should have explained that better and made more of it. You know, especially after the big drama that he had, you know, immediately before his death. Like, what the hell? Like, if they did intend it that way, then the execution was incredibly poor. I prefer to think that it was just a bug, and that hopefully they'll fix it. Because if it wasn't just a bug and that's the way they intended it, then that was shitty. Okay. Well, then whenever we came back from the Abyss, so the beginning of chapter 5, Ulbrich told us off. You know, said that we were, you know, basically terrible for consorting with demons, and he wasn't going to work with us anymore, and he was leaving, and he was very insulting while he did it. So I told him, I'm not going to let you leave here alive, and then we proceeded to kill him. And he was dead. And we looted his body. And then as soon as we exited the Midnight Fane, he was suddenly alive again and available to us. And he was back on his spot in the wall. And whenever we talked to him, there was absolutely no dialogue at all acknowledging anything that had happened. You know, like, he wasn't pissed at us anymore for what we had done in the Abyss. You know, he wasn't pissed at us that we'd killed him. You know, nothing like that. Absolutely no acknowledgement of any of that at all. And then at the end of the DLC, which happened just like 15 or 20 minutes ago, well, we found out that that he was basically a god, or a human and a god merged together. You know, so that could explain why he came back, but it does not explain why he was suddenly perfectly fine with us being his war chief, and why he didn't remember anything that he had said to us, or anything that had happened in the Abyss, or us killing him, or anything else. So either it was a bug, and I hope that that's it, or they thought it was a good idea to just slap him back in the party even if you killed him, and not acknowledge anything that you had done, which is much, much worse. Yeah, I agree. I think it's got to be a bug. At least I hope so. I could totally see them being like, well, he came back to life or something, but instead of just him being back and not acknowledging anything, they should have, like, worked it into the story, like, somehow. I think it's got to be a bug too. At least I really hope it is. We don't have seal anymore. We don't need to enchant that anymore. What the hell? Well, Sela stops you from murdering a lot. Definitely more than anybody else. Well, yeah, I agree. She should leave whenever you become a demon. They did kind of make up for it though by making her die whenever you get back from if you're a demon. So she follows you and then she gets killed for it. So she forsakes her vows and then she dies for it. So maybe there's some poeticness there somehow. Unfortunately, whenever she dies, you lose all the gear that's on her. You lose your Ring of Evasion and your Eridan's Wrath and your everything else that she's wearing, which is pretty damn lame. But, oh well. Such is life, such is life. Let's sell this, and we're going to sell this. Come on, let me sell it. We really, really believe in strategy here, especially for a bunch of demons. You would think a bunch of demons would not be so strategic. Dun 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 dun. Also, they didn't give us a very demon-y choice at the end of the Last Sarkorians DLC. I would say that was the only thing story-wise I didn't like about it. I don't know, maybe if we'd made one of the other choices, like a demon-y option would have presented itself. Although I don't feel like it would have, but maybe it would have. You know, we haven't sold in a really freaking long time. At least I don't think we have. Let's see if he acknowledges anything or has anything to say. So you're a living god. I'm me, the one who awoke from his stone slumber in Canabras, the one who broke through the roof of the tavern, the one who called you as war chief and swore loyalty to you. The man called Ulbrig Olesk and the deity named Erevar died back there, in the Sarkoris of old. I am both of them, yet I'm living a new life, a strange life in a strange world, a mad life, but one that is my own. That's why you couldn't remember the face of your traitorous brother, because Ulbrig never had one? Yes, my head is still fuzzy from having 2 lives, 2 sets of memories become one, but at least I now understand why I didn't want to remember. A deity betraying its people? Unthinkable. What kind of filth would sell out his brother and an entire tribe who trusted him to the Oglins? For shame! I have no brother, mortal or divine. The traitor doesn't even deserve to have his name cursed. Let it be forgotten forever, as if it were never known. All right, let's see if we can do something here with Storyteller, maybe? The Shard of Eridan. Shard of Eridan's shield. Here we go. A most remarkable story. The light of Eridan shines so brightly that it is undimmed even after 100 years. This shard of his shield possesses no power in and of itself, but it can serve as a guiding star, leading us to other marvels. If you wish, I can awaken them for you. By the way, we found we took a shard of Eridan's shield. That's like the one thing that we did kind of get from it. That might have been good. We had the choice to give it to Ustalab or keep it in the village or take it for ourselves. And of course, Veshka being Veshka, she took it for herself. Why can't you say anything? I'm as surprised and as disappointed as you. An object that belonged to Eridan himself is a rarity indeed, even among the countless curiosities that have passed through my hands. I admit I harbored hope that this shard could help shed light on the greatest mystery of our time, the fate of the Last Aslanti. But alas, the object is silent. The secrets of its owner are beyond my reach. Try again. It would be pointless, I'm afraid. Certain events are swathed in a veil of mystery so thick that it renders my gift as blind as my eyes. I am the storyteller, and I can tell many stories, but it seems that on the fate of the Last Aslanti, I must be silent. Alright, we got a Ring of Summoning. I guess that's good. Awaken this relic for me. The storyteller lays his hands on the dark piece of wood, and his unseeing eyes stare into the distance. Eridan is dead, his shield shattered into pieces, but this shard points to hidden possibilities. Like a guiding star, I see 3 paths. The first takes the form of a ring, the second a belt, and the third an amulet. Each item will be imbued with the memory of Eridan's deeds, but which calls to your heart? A belt, an amulet, or a ring? Tell me about the ring. This miraculous item will be the embodiment of the 7 virtues of the Aslanti leader. Wealth, fertility, honest pride, abundance, eager ambition, righteous anger, and peace. As the Last Aslanti, Eridan wanted only the best for the human race. Alright, tell me about the belt. This relic will remind the world of the power and commitment of the immortal mage Eridan before his ascension, of the power that lay in those hands that raised the Starstone from the bottom of the sea. And the amulet? This relic will be a monument to the fury that Eridan unleashed on all the enemies of humanity. You will feel the true rage that burned within his breast when he entered the abyss to do battle with the Demon Lord. The Lord of the Red Tide was his name, a name now forgotten, but Eridan's feat is not forgotten, and it will be remembered forevermore. We gotta take the amulet, right? That definitely sounds better than the ring or the belt. Rage! Ah! That's right. Rage. I don't know. The ring could be pretty good. And we do already have a really good amulet. But we're going with Rage. The storyteller's hands begin to glow. The light surrounds the shard of the shield, immersing the object and hiding it from view for a moment. When the bright light fades, the only thing left in the storyteller's hand is a small amulet. Legacy of the Last Islanti. All right. Oh, look, we got experience too. We should be level 21 pretty soon then, right? All right, let's do the gauntlets. Oh, I guess we don't have the items to do the helmet now. We probably should have done the helmet instead of the... Damn. Oh, well. Demon Rage and Demon Aspects now grant bonuses as if you were 3 mythic ranks higher. Is there not a cap to that? It probably would have been good before, but I feel like it's not really going to help now. May I look at how much it costs? So this probably would have been really good if we'd gotten it in like Act 3, whenever we first could have. Whoops. Legacy of the Last Islanti. Okay, this is the one that we really wanted to see anyways. This amulet, created from a shard of the shield of Eridan, the fallen god of humanity, contains the embodiment of wrath upon all enemies of humankind. They said the thing. The amulet grants its wearer the following abilities. Firstly, each of the wearer's attacks deals an extra 2d6 points of holy damage against all non-human creatures. So that's really good. We can get, I think, 11 attacks with haste, so that's 22d6, and holy damage ought to hurt pretty much everything we're going to be fighting. So that's nice. Secondly, 7 times per day. I guess 7 for the Last Islanti. Anyways, 7 times per day, whenever the wearer confirms a critical hit, the amulet unleashes the ire of the Last Islanti, dealing 20d6 points of holy damage to all non-human enemies within 30 feet. I hope they don't consider polymorph dragons non-human. A successful will saving throw halves the damage. Still, even if they succeed, not bad. Just an extra 10d6. If the wearer is on the Lich mythic path, the damage type changes to Unholy. It's kind of cool that it has a Lich specific ability, although holy damage definitely better than unholy in this game. Anyways, continuing. Thirdly, the amulet holds the memory of the time when Eridan was still a mortal archmage, and this memory guides the wearer. All their spells with elemental descriptors deal 2 additional points of damage per dice rolled to all their targets. And oh my god, why aren't we a freaking mage? 2 more DC to our spells? That is so sweet. Demon's already the best DC spellcaster, and then we could add 2 more onto that. We could be one-shotting everything. Anyways, there's a 4th one. Let's see what the 4th one is. Fourthly, whenever the wearer is hit by a melee attack, for the first time in a round, the amulet prevents all physical damage from the attack. Dude, that's actually really good. Because if you're only getting hit on nat 20s, you're most likely not getting hit more than once in a round anyways, right? That is freaking phenomenal, especially if you've got on Protective Luck. Like, you're really not getting hit more than once in a round. Anyways, finally, whenever the wearer rolls for initiative, they roll twice and take the better result. That's just like way too good, isn't it? Now I kind of want to see what the other items are. Who wants to see what the other items are? Yeah, that's gotta be the best amulet in the game, right? Anybody think there could be a better amulet than that? Yeah, it does sound like a demon, but I want to see what the other items are now, so we're going to do that. Since I'm going to be going soon anyways, we don't really have time to get into another battle or quest or whatever. But let's see what these other two items he has are. Because if the amulet's that good, you got to figure the other items, even if they're not as good as the amulet, like they got to be, you know, at least similar in power or at least similar in number of abilities. Definitely interested to see what the heck else is here after seeing how good that was. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything better. I'm just curious what it is. No, I actually couldn't make the gloves. After I made the cloak, I didn't have enough materials. Oh no, that was the helmet. So yeah, I guess we did get gloves. Let's go see what this other amulet is. All right, let's try the ring because that one sounded the next best to me. The 7 virtues of a true ruler. That would be good if we didn't already have a +6 profane bonus to strength, but you can put it on anybody, so I guess that's still pretty damn good. So this grants your animal companion a +6 bonus to strength. Okay, yeah, I remember that. I remember using these before. They're actually quite worth it, even whenever your animal companion does turn on you. It doesn't happen that often. Anyways, all right, let's check out this freaking phenomenal ring. I'm sure it's going to be badass. The ring grants its wearer a number of abilities. Firstly, the wearer can activate one of the following 7 effects. Generosity grants the wearer the effect of the Frightful Aspect spell. Humility grants the wearer the effect of the Blur spell and a +4 insight bonus on all skill checks. Temperance grants the wearer the effect of False Life Greater and a +2 bonus on saving throws against death effects. Love grants the wearer the effect of the Heroism Greater spell. Charity grants the wearer the effect of the Mind Blank spell. Zeal grants the wearer the effect of the Sea Mantle spell. Alright, yeah, this is also pretty good. Kindness grants the wearer the effect of the Winds of Vengeance spell. Okay, and that's just to begin with. And then secondly, if the wearer is on a mythic path, they gain +5 additional daily uses of their primary ability, Demonic Rage, Hell's Decree, so on and so forth. If the mythic path the wearer is on has no such ability, the power of the ring attempts to perfect the wearer's mind and body, granting them a +4 inherent bonus to all ability scores. All right, pretty good. Inherent bonuses are pretty nice, although not for most shifters. They would be for us, though. Thirdly, the ring grants its wearer the ability to heal all living creatures within 30 feet for 20d6 hit points 7 times per day. All other creatures within range take as many points of positive energy damage. Okay, so it heals all living creatures and damages the undead. Creatures that take damage receive a will save to have the damage. If the wearer is on the Lich Mythic path, the effects of this ability are reversed. So I like that a lot for a Lich. Being able to do 20 d6 7 times a day that both heals your party and kicks everybody else's ass. Pretty good, but all in all, I gotta say the amulet's definitely better, right? Like, I think it's just better for almost anybody. Definitely better for our demon. Yeah, it's not a rage amulet. You're right. You're right, it's not. Rage amulet is damn nice. Damn it, I want to go start a spellcaster now. Come back and do that again just for that freaking amulet. +2 DC. I don't think there's any other amulet that gives you DC from your spells. So like that'll stack with the cloak that you get and the rod that you get and the rings that you get. Like everything else you can get. I don't think there's any amulet that does that. So I mean, we're talking getting up into like the mid or high 60s in spell DC with that thing, you know, instead of the low 60s, like the mid 60s. Low 60s is still enough to one-shot almost anything in the game. A few of the bosses, you know, like if you get a bad roll or something, or I guess if they get a good roll, then like you might miss them with it. Anyways. Hey, Unsung! What's up, nerd? All right, dropping the potion emoji. I see. Nice, nice, very nice. Yeah, we completed the Last Sarkorians DLC, and we're taking a look at the what seems to be the primary badass reward that you get from it. So far, you get to choose from one of 3 things. And anyways, we looked at the amulet and the ring. Both were really good, but the amulet, I think, was a lot better. And now we're going to look at the belt. Definitely for a demon, the amulet was a lot better for our character. But I think just overall, the amulet was kind of better than the ring. Anyways. Belt of the last of the first humans. This belt adorned with a buckle. Well, already the other ones had like 3 times as much text. So already I'm feeling like probably not as good. Anyways, this belt, adorned with a buckle shaped like a stylized shooting star, grants its wearer a pale semblance of the powers once wielded by the immortal warrior wizard himself. Firstly, the wearer receives a +5 sacred bonus on attack rolls and a +10 Okay, alright, maybe I want the belt. Holy balls, really? I mean, I guess if we still had Seela in the party, or if you have a paladin in the party with Eridan's Wrath, then that doesn't really help because your Mark of Justice confers a sacred bonus. But if you're paladin-less, that is frickin' phenomenal. Anyways, continuing on. Secondly, spells and spell-like abilities that target the wearer are turned back upon the original caster. Wow. No DC, no roll, no ifs, ands, or buts, just this frickin' happens. That is awesome. Thirdly, whenever the wearer is hit by a ranged attack for the first time in a round, the belt prevents all physical damage from the attack. Okay, I mean, not bad, but definitely not as good as what we got from the amulet that was in that same kind of vein. And finally, whenever the wearer rolls for initiative, they roll twice and take the better result. I don't know if this is better. I mean, the amulet is better overall, but the spell DC from the amulet doesn't actually help us. And we don't have a paladin in the party, so we have no way to get sacred bonuses to our attack or damage. And being untargetable by spells and abilities. Although I guess that does mean we can't be healed. At least not by targeted spells. We could still cast Heal Mass, though. I don't know. That one right there, just reflecting all spells and spell-like abilities back on the caster. I kind of want the belt just to try that. Like, I just want to see spells bounce off of me. Just let the entire rest of the party, like, hang back. Y'all just stay at the beginning of Threshold, and we'll just let the dragon go through here, and all these casters can just kill themselves. Anyways, okay. So, amulet, belt, and the ring is definitely, like, in a distant third place after these two, I think. Oh, okay. I thought you were dropping one of the emojis for being a Lorespire channel member. Because I'm pretty sure one of them is a potion, but yeah, I want to say now that it was purple now that I think about it. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I've seen it. Yeah, not bad at all. I take it y'all still like the Rage Amulet more. Well, putting in work for our special project. Also like that. Very nice. Is that work on Miro yet? I know you said earlier, I'm guessing you were doing work on it away from your computer or something, since you said it wasn't. I thought there was a potion too. Oh, you know what? There's gonna be a potion. There's gonna be a potion. But yeah, I think we needed to get another member before we could add more emojis. And I think the potion was one of the ones that I had in the lineup to release next. So I'll have to take a look at that and get out add some more emojis now that we have a couple more members. I guess now is a good time to go ahead and thank our Patreon Senior Council member supporters, Lich Lord Sam H and poopSMASH. Thank you guys for supporting us on Patreon at the Senior Council member level. Definitely helps a ton. Definitely appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support. I'd also like to thank Random, Simeon, and Nathan for supporting us at various levels on Patreon, as well as poopSMASH again, Evil Taco, and our very own UnsungNPC for supporting us with Lorespire channel memberships. They are Lorespire channel super supporters, so thank you guys for that. Anybody who signs up for a membership, you get access to those cool emojis that Unsung just put in the chat, as well as periodic updates on what we're doing or what I'm thinking or whatever else that's separate from what the rest of the community gets. And as always, if neither one of those things are up your alley, then, at least hit the like and subscribe button. That also helps us out. Free way to show some support. Definitely appreciate any and everybody who is doing that as well. Okay, so anyways, we should be able to just load up right here. That's why I saved before. I figured we would probably end up keeping the amulet. I do like that belt, though, especially since we don't have a paladin. And the amulet that we already have, that this one's replacing, is really freaking good. So it does kind of suck to... Well, maybe it's not... It's nowhere near as good as the amulet that we're going to be putting on. It's not even close to that, but it's definitely far better than most other amulets in the game. There it is again for anybody who wasn't here earlier, like, say, Unsung. Each attack deals an extra 2d6 points. Like, that right there is just so much extra damage on our shifter. 2d6 points of holy damage that I don't know. Just that alone might make it worth it. Yeah, I was kind of wavering for the belt, but now that I'm just looking at this again, yeah, 7 times per day you deal an additional 20d6 damage to all enemies within 30 feet. Increases spell DC and spell damage, which doesn't really matter for us. Oh, that is only spells with the elemental descriptor, though. So yeah, actually not quite as good as I was thinking. I might not use it so much then, although it'd still be frickin' fire with Sirocco. Anyways, the first time each round whenever you're hit by a melee attack, which I think is clearly better than preventing damage from a ranged attack, because damage from a melee attack is going to happen in virtually every battle. You know, ranged damage definitely less common. And then it has the exact same advantage on initiative rolls. So, anyways, yeah, we're going to use that to replace Voracious Spirit, and we'll throw Voracious Spirit on somebody else. That thing is freaking phenomenal. Really damn good. Nope. So anyways, yeah, Unsung, glad to hear that you've been working on it. I saw where you and Igor and were talking about ideas for that earlier. I don't know if you saw my reply to that, but yeah, there seemed to be some pretty good ones there, some pretty cool ones. I'm not sure how implementable they are, but, you know, maybe eventually. I'll definitely head over to Miro whenever I get a chance and check out what you've done there. Yeah, so that cloak definitely would not help us at this point. It would have helped us in Act 3 or 4, but definitely not here in 5, now that we're Mythic Rank 9. I feel you, Unsung, yeah. I've been awake almost 18 hours now since I was supposed to work this morning, and then whenever I got there, it's like, oh yeah, we changed your schedule again. You work tonight instead, which is why we didn't get started until after 9 tonight. Anyways, yeah, I feel your pain for loss of sleep. You know, and we've got plenty of time. You know, it's a long-term thing, so we burn ourselves out here in the beginning, and that won't be very good. But I think definitely doing, you know, steady or regular work on it is a good idea. All right, we're going to give this to somebody with an animal companion, probably you. Yeah. We'll go ahead and give it to you instead. All right. Kristen, you better keep your cat in line. Do not want to see catastrophe attacking us. Headband of Mental Perfection should definitely go on somebody. And I think we might actually put these bracers on. Bracers of Animal Fury. Since we're not going to be wearing an amulet of... I mean, I hate to lose this luck bonus right here, but... It really doesn't matter that much. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that so we can at least up the damage of our attacks a little bit. All right, good night, Unsung. Yeah, well, if you're going to be brainstorming in your dreams, then I hope you the very best of dreams. Everybody listen to Unsung and like the stream. Hit that like button. Cats always run you over. All right, so what you're saying is we're going to have to kill Catastrophe an awful lot now that we have those gloves on. That's okay. That's okay. Cats often run you over. That was pretty good. All right, so we gotta take that, right? +2 bonus to weapon damage rolls and a +2 bonus on saving throws. So yeah, somebody's got to wear Ring of Summoning, which is fine because everybody's rings frickin' suck. I mean, look, we're using Rings of Luck. We're using a Ring of Devastating Wheel. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and replace that one. Bestial Rags. Yeah, I think we'll keep this on her. I like the +2 luck bonus to Constitution. That's kind of nice. Not that we necessarily need a whole lot more Constitution, but we actually want to keep that. Doubling morale bonuses is freaking phenomenal. The +2 deflection to AC doesn't mean much. Okay, we'll keep the Ring of Evasion. We've never once used that. You know what, let's put it on Kristen here. You must survive, Kristen. Oh my god, those lips. I think we're actually going to put that on her. No, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Belt of Physical Perfection. Yeah. Sure, I guess. Actually, no. There we go. That should be much better, I think. Nobody cares about you, Olberg. Okay. Oh, we need to give this to somebody. And it kind of only makes sense to give it to you. So hopefully we don't run into any of those swarms I was talking about.
No one stands in my way.
Yeah, we're about to be shoving off anyways, Yomogami. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Hope your knee's feeling better. I look forward to hearing more about your playthroughs. Read through yours and Kristen's conversations earlier on the Discord. Good stuff there. Good stuff. But yeah, we'll catch you later. Have a good night, Yomogami. We just have way too much gold, people. Actually, I thought we had over 2 million before. We must have spent a lot at the skeletal salesman. Still. Actually want to keep that. We might use that. I want to say people use... the demons are going to start using lots of waves of exhaustion on us, so maybe we can get some use out of that. This is also good if we ever decide to revive a dare. Let's sell the Hell Knight armor and whatnot. Keep the rest of that. Huh. And we have just way too freaking many things here, don't we? Guess we'll keep the +6 stuff, even though I'm almost certain we won't use it. May as well sell that. I'm pretty sure Sila's horse was wearing the other one and we lost it. Unfortunate. I'll keep those. Definitely don't need that. All right, there. Now we've sold at least a good bit of stuff. On the next stream, we're going to finish the Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLC. Might be tomorrow night, but I don't get off work until late again, so more likely it'll be Monday night. And on Monday night, we'll probably do a longer stream like we normally do. So we'll finish the Treasure of the Midnight Isles. And we'll either finish up all the companion quests or we'll finish the inelocutable prison. We'll do one of those two. Or maybe... Well, I should say we'll do 2 of those 3. And maybe all 3. And I expect that by either on Thursday or Saturday night, we probably should be finished with the game, and by Saturday at least started on the Inevitable Excess DLC. May not be able to quite finish it in that amount of time, though. Let's see. Youngernden wants to know what the plan is for after the current playthrough. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to be asking, since it looks like we're going to finish this playthrough this coming up week. Like a week from now, we'll probably be done with it. Or if not, we'll have at most one stream left, I think. Anyways. I was considering trying an unfair playthrough, but I don't know. We may start an unfair playthrough here for this, or we may turn to one of the other games that we've been talking about. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'll do another poll or something and see what people are preferring as far as that goes, Youngernden. I was hoping that they would start the frickin' beta for Rogue Trader by the time I finish this playthrough, and then we could be doing Rogue Trader beta stuff, but I haven't heard anything about that starting, so I suppose it might still be a ways away. But yeah, either another unfair playthrough, or we'll start knocking off some of the... Either another unfair playthrough, or we're going to play Pillars of Eternity. Because, yeah, that's what we said we would play next, once we were done with Wrath again. Unless we get a surprise announcement about Rogue Trader 40k beta starting up. So, yeah. That's what we're looking at, either an unfair playthrough of this or Rogue Trader 40k beta or Pillars of Eternity 2. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thanks for hanging out, Youngernden, Chrisen, Yomogami, Matt, Unsung, I think you're already gone. Softy, if you're still lurking out there, girl, I hope that you find a better group of people this next time. And hope that you just lost the character on the one server, not the entire account. So, anyways, yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you all Monday night, where we will get pretty close to the end of this. I think we're kicking ass, we're taking names, we're having fun. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends.